Ladies and gentlemen, we here at the Starlight Casino welcome you to our tonight's title bout. This one, weighing in at 110 pounds, the temporary troubadour, the Sanctum Warrior Johnston,
Yep, I have regrouped and I'm ready to take on Sound of Music again. At nearly 3 hours long and 25 musical numbers, it's a real toughie to do justice in just one shot. This is back in the day when movies were long and involved enough to warrant having an intermission in the middle. Something I think that is missing from today's cinema. You know, Lord of the Rings, that movie could have used an intermission. That's a long son of a bitch. Imagine if cinema today still had a lobby where you can go out and chill out with other fans of the movie in between and, you know, get yourself psyched up for the next half. Alright, enough stalling. Let's get back. Alright, Sound of Music. Let's dance.
For those who came in late, story in a nutshell. Maria is a rambunctious nun who's kicked out of the abbey to work as a nanny for an uptight family whose heart she softens through music, earning her a place in their home. But oh no, Maria and the kid's father might be falling in love, and that's a no-no when his current fiancé gets all catty and scares away back to the abbey to remove competition. So now the house is Maria-less, leaving behind only a note and some children feeling abandoned. The Baroness, eager to fill the matronly void, attempts to step into Maria's shoes, but the kids are wise to her.
I get a fiendish delight thinking of you as the mother of 7. How do you plan to do it?
Darling, haven't you ever heard of a delightful little thing called boarding school?
You just know she's going to get a fine comeuppance. I mean, what's her motivation anyway? She's already wealthy, so she's not after his money.
What's the matter with all you gloomy pussies?
Did you just call them a bunch of gloomy pussies?
So he tries to cheer the gloomy pussies up by having them sing a song.
With the sound of music.
Or feeling.
It's hard to tell whether the captain is just putting on a strong face when admitting that Maria might be gone for good, or he really just doesn't give a shit.
She said she missed her life at the Abbey too much. She had to leave us. And that's all there is to it.
Either way, he announces right then and there that he plans to marry the Baroness. And the kids are overjoyed.
Whoa, take your tongue out of her ear, kid. This is going to be your next mother for crying out loud.
The kids even try to go see her at the Abbey, only to be told that she's been in seclusion ever since she returned and isn't seeing anyone. The Reverend Mother, knowing something is horribly wrong, calls Maria down to hash things out and quickly figures out that she and the captain were falling in love. Torn between facing her emotions and being there doing God's work, she fled back to the Abbey to hide herself from the temptation. The Reverend Mother, however, knowing that the quiet life is just not for Maria, she encourages her to find her own path and not to run from her troubles. Climb Every Mountain is an inspirational song, encouraging everyone to do everything possible to make your life what you want it to be, and seek happiness wherever you can find it. Be it going through some temporary heartache, facing your demons, or traveling 719 miles to be with the one you love.
No, I've tried fording every stream. It just doesn't work. You have to gauge the depth first. I mean, if the river is more than 6 feet deep, then chances are your wagon's going to capsize. And those oxen are expensive, man. Somebody could die. It's probably wisest just to cart your wagon across, or better yet, just take the ferry.
Meanwhile, the kids got busted for wandering out and trying to visit Maria, so the excuse is they do fly.
Very picky. We picked thousands of them.
I have to know all over the place.
What kind of berries?
Blueberries, sir.
Blueberries.
Oh, I'd forgotten how they don't grow outside of North America. Well, no supper for you kids, but they'll always find a way to cheer themselves up. Now, how did that go?
Flakes that stay on my nose, and I
So much to tell you all.
We have things to tell you, too. Father's going to be married.
Married.
That's what happens when you run away from this Maria. You lose your chance. The kids are regardless overjoyed to have her back, as they apparently don't clue into Maria's obvious emotional cataclysm.
You returned. Isn't it wonderful,
Oh,
Gail?
there's going to be a cat fight before this movie is over. I can feel it.
I can imagine Maria is feeling pretty defeated right about now. She faced her fears and problems head on, but to what end? She's already lost her chance. But coming back has made El Capitan realize what it is he truly wants. And that something involves something less blonde and annoying, and something more free-spirited and not you.
I really must speak to Cook about the Wiener Schnitzel. It is entirely too delicious for my figure.
Yes.
And it makes you much too quiet at the dinner table.
Oh, yes.
Was it the wine?
Yes.
You have no idea what kind of trouble I'm having trying to decide what to give you for a wedding present.
Shut up.
Oh, I know. I'm enough.
Shut up.
But I do want you to have some little trifle for the occasion.
Shut up.
At first, I thought of a fountain pen. But you've already got one.
Elsa.
Please shut
and
up.
we're to go on our honeymoon now, Bertie, darling.
Elsa.
He finally concedes to his true emotions and tells her that he just cannot marry
It's
her.
no use.
She knows jolly well why, so she bares her cat claws and bows out gracefully.
Auf Wiedersehen, darling.
I wanted a cat fight. Come on, ladies, get in the ring. Jello wrestle for the right to marry.
So, in a scene which closely mirrors the scene from the first act with Liesel and the paperboy, telegraph delivery person, Maria and Georg have a little relationship talk of their own.
Well, you can't marry someone when you're in love with someone else. I love you.
Perhaps I had a wicked child.
Darling, is this really the best time for a song?
Perhaps I had a miserable youth.
Yes, this is miserable youth. May I return to kissing you now?
So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good.
Yeah, speaking of doing something good. It's such a soft and sweet little song, and the backdrop is stunning. This is another one of those Rogers-only songs added just for the movie, which does explain the slight difference from its tone from the rest, but still a nice soothing little song. So congratulations, Hugo and Penelope, Maria and Georg.
Well, Maria does make a stunning bride. If you figure on this auspicious occasion, there'd be a little bit more to do. It's actually kind of quiet, but this is 1930s Austria, and maybe things are just done a little bit differently.
A happy ending. Maria and Capitan are getting married as the entire abbey sings her up to the altar. And holy crap, did they just get the friggin' Pope himself to officiate the wedding? Wow! Well, I love a happy ending. Everything is tied up so neat. Maria has brought music and love back into a stifling and repressed household.
Alright, you guys, it's time for Best Worst. What song was done? Where's the graphic? Hang on. Technical difficulties. A poisonous snake? No. I don't get it. What's with all the Nazis? Hey, are you extras? I'm not sure if you got the memo, but the movie's over.
Hi, Hitler. Good afternoon.
So, the movie's not over. But we had our happy ending. Now we have to deal with the Nazi Anschluss? Why would you do that, movie? Fine. Roll with it.